Follow the money. That's what I always say. You always follow the money. Yeah.
This is Follow the Money with Mitch Moss and Pauly Howard on VSiN.
It's time to play everyone's favorite Follow the Money game. Live from the VSiN studios.
Hey guys, you ready to let the dogs out?
This is door number 1.
New high score!
What does high score mean? New high score, is that bad? What's that mean? Did I break it?
Or door number 2.
Get nothing! You lose! Good day, sir!
Here's Mitch Moss and Pauly Howard.
I'll raise my hand. I do have a ticket on Deshaun Watson to win Comeback Player of the Year.
You do not.
From many months ago.
Wow.
When it looked like he was going to be the week 1 starter, when we thought that he was going to be all the way back then.
Good discussion after the show yesterday with Femi. It's like he's got to, what does he have to do to win that award?
Well, he's got to
just
put up,
because of the off-the-field stuff. Is the last thing you want to do is give this guy an award.
He's got to put up kind of like some eye-popping numbers, I think. So at this point, Deshaun Watson is down to 60-1 Comeback Player of the Year. Door number 1, go with that, or door number 2, retire from sports betting?
Yeah, door 2. Yeah. I don't think Aaron Donald has a chance.
Neither do
I'd rather go with Aaron Donald, though, over Deshaun Watson.
I think
just because of the fact that you just can't, it doesn't fit the criteria based after the Flacco stuff and the Sam Darnold, where, okay, you're on your couch. The league doesn't want that. Mike ran down the numbers. It's just hideous. He doesn't stand a chance, but he also would have to go above and beyond just because of the creepiness factor about, do we want to give this guy an award?
He would have to shock the world.
Yeah, right.
He really would. I firmly believe the Browns would have to be almost like a player. Like 7-8 wins and a threat like every single game.
No one likes him, and rightfully so.
And he's completely lost out there.
He's out of touch with reality as well. Oh man, I wonder why they boo you. You stink. And they gave you $230 guaranteed, and you've been accused by 24 women of handsy. All right, going to dinner tonight. Door 1. She reaches for the check. Door 2. Occasionally she'll drive from time to time.
It absolutely has to be door number 1.
8 years I haven't got a reach.
Not one?
Not one reach in 8 years.
Well, then just sit back then. Say, maybe you can pick up this one.
But she's also from that kind of generation where it's you got to take care of the gal.
Okay. Yeah. No.
You get a reach? A lot of reaches? Well, even going back in time, not just your current wife.
It took a while. I mean, when Lorraine and I first started dating, I'm gonna throw her under the bus. It took a minute.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, any time now.
Couldn't get a reach.
And then I finally just said, I was like, maybe once.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
Paul,
I like door 2. I just more like it's.
Ooh.
Yeah, sometimes I just want to, put on Sirius XM channel 42. Let me listen to Metallica. Let me check the scores. I don't want to drive.
She drove there last night. I drove back because I wasn't going to be drinking any alcohol to the restaurant. I think I'd rather drive from here to South Florida without her behind the wheel for 1 second.
Scary, yeah. Tough. Tough. Yeah. It's like John Smoltz. I have to drive no matter what. I always have to be driving. I have to be in control. The John Smoltz thing. That's right.
Yep.
Tough. It's good to get the reach, but it's. Okay, door 1. She gets mad that you don't text right back. Door 2. She's mad at you and won't tell you why.
Now, what happens more often, or which one do I prefer here?
Either one. You can go both if you want.
I'd much rather have her getting mad that I don't text back right away.
Oh, that drives me crazy. It's like, come on, I got stuff going on. What do you, and then they got the sometimes you don't know, but they can tell when you read it or not. If you've read the text message.
No, I deleted that, by the way. I get rid of that. Yeah,
right. I'll do it. So what? I'll get to you. All right.
She also brings it up all the time. Like, did my DMs? You see those? That happens more than the text. Oh, you never responded to my DMs. Okay, but I'll see them eventually. I'd rather have that happen and go through that than being mad as hell and won't tell me why. That's no fun for anybody.
Door 2. Door 1's outrageous. But door 2, it's like, come on. You picking a fight just for the sake of picking a fight?
Yeah.
What do you do? Fill me in. It's not a guessing game here.
Right. We're not doing fake outrage here.
Sure. You also know I'm lazy. Come on.
Yep. Door number 1, New Mexico makes the college football playoff. They're 13-1. LSU makes the college football title game 12-1.
No contest. Door 1.
Good. Thank you.
Absolutely. And these talking heads, this is outrageous. Make the title game or bust in year 1. Get out of here. Look at the win total. But this is They get UNLV at home. They had a great season last year. Boise's got a brutal schedule. You could make the case for 6-7 teams to win the American. Conference USA's a hound's breakfast. I don't think they're going to give it to Liberty anyways. Definitely door one. Liberty, New Mexico could do this. They get UNLV at home. Sure. I'm with Brad Powers. I think an excellent chance your playoff spot is from UNLV, New Mexico.
Plus, for what it's worth, the last person on the planet I want to root for in college football is Lane Kiffin.
That's right.
I can't stand that guy.
Go to your hot yoga.
So I hope it's a big flop for him there.
Wasn't even his dog.
Door number 1, Packers missed the playoffs, still available around plus 122. Or door number 2, Broncos miss plus 118. We talked about this earlier an hour ago. Bill Barnwell, one of the teams to come back to the pack big time this year, Denver.
Well, I love that his dad watches the show. Another shout out, Trey Smack. That's a big, could be big for Green Bay. He could steal a couple games. Door 1 though, door 1. It's still Green Bay because even though sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire. But maybe Jacobs is suspended, maybe. But I just think that division's too good as well. And I trust Peyton over LaFleur. I trust Nix over Love.
Ooh, I can't go there.
Oh, yes.
No.
Really?
Yeah, no way.
You're not a Jordan Love fan. He does stupid stuff every game.
That doesn't mean I'm a Bo Nix fan.
Bo Nix should have gone to the Super Bowl last. Okay, fair enough. But Bo Nix should have gone to the Super Bowl
Yeah,
last
but he would not have been the reason why.
Well, okay. I just think it's a good team. And now they added Waddle as well. And I don't know, and this is unfair to Love, but it's an indictment of Green Bay. I don't know who's going to be in there and who can I count on game to game. Rest assured, Watson will get hurt, and let's fingers crossed that Kraft is healthy. But I think it's not. It's just at what point? Late September, early October, where it's a hammy with Watson. Definitely door 1.
Well, you're right. It has to be door number 1. In fact, let's do this tomorrow and or Friday. Let's run down the list of like the real potential playoff teams in both conferences. Just to see like how deep they are. That'll be a fun exercise, I think. But you're right, Packers to miss is the door that you want to go through here. We brought this up briefly last segment. Did you find your guy, by the way, here?
I think I did.
Okay.
I think I did. And it's Achane, 16-1. Because they start off with the Raiders, and then maybe he can run wild against the 49ers. Door 1, any player to have 400-plus rushing yards first week, 5-1. Door 2, any player to have 450 receiving, plus 550. This is that great market, Fast Futures at DraftKings.
So your initial takeaway was the receiver, though.
Yeah.
But you think because of the Dolphins' schedule, it could be him?
Yes. Because there's so many great wide receivers, that's hard to narrow it down. But I think from the running back standpoint, it's also Miami's telling you, this is the only guy we have.
Kind of, yeah.
We got to feed him.
Right.
And what better to get it going against this putrid Raider defense that has just been look away, I'm hideous, in the first half of both preseason games. Can you stop anything? Minshew and Brissett went 16-16, and then Houston lit them up and I think went 16-20 or something.
Right.
To come out of the gates.
Okay, so maybe you got me. Maybe he's the guy right there. Door number 1, Ohtani wins NL MVP plus 165, or door 2, Mariners win the AL West around plus 180. That number keeps dropping, by the way. Well, it was plus 180 before today.
What's playoffs? Did you have that? Can I take that? No fair? No good? I can't do that?
No, I didn't look into that.
Okay, well, I'll still go door 2. And it didn't work out for Wu today. Only 3 back. Won the series against Philly. I mean, you got Big Dumper going now. 4 bombs in the last 2 games. 17 left against the Angels, A's, and Rockies. They can do this. I mean, the Astros just fired their GM. Texas, I can't take them seriously.
No.
I think they can do this. And again, a year ago today, Cleveland was 12.5 back and won the division.
Right.
I'm going to go door 2.
Okay, so that leads into the next one. Door 1, Mariners to win the AL pennant, 13-1, or Red Sox win the AL East plus 750.
Got to go door 2. Have to.
Okay.
It's just every night. Like, how is this happening? Mickey Gasper getting almost 500 since he called him up. Sonny Gray 9-1 on the road last 10, trying to win 17 games. I can't get over the run differential from the 8th inning on, and they did it again last night. They're number 2 in run differential from the 8th inning on. Finding a way to win that Giants game finding a way to, and I can't get past the 21-1 record where, Captain Obvious checking in. You're going to be playing teams with a winning record come October. And they've won 21 of the last 22 against teams over 500. That's crazy.
Right.
Definitely got to be. There's something going on here.
All right, directly into the next one, the Red Sox. Door 1, they win the AL pennant plus 550. Or door 2, Brewers win the NL pennant plus 425.
You sucker. I think I'll lean door 1, but I think the team, maybe the team that gets the Dodgers is Atlanta. Atlanta's, 4-1 against them this year, and the Dodgers have done nothing offensively so far.
Right.
Maybe that's the angle. But still, you might be right what you said yesterday, that the small ball, they'd be only the second team in the history of baseball to have the best record and fewest home runs.
Right.
Maybe the small ball will get them come October.
Quickly, did not go well again for the Commanders in practice. That team to have the worst record of the NFL, 32-1, or door 2, Cowboys' best record, 40-1.
Oh, God.
Jacksonville's also in the same neighborhood as Dallas for best record.
God.
But this is not called door 1, 2, or 3. It's the Commanders. It's door 1.
Can it be that bad?
Yes, it can be.
You're serious?
I think all of it. I think win total way under. I think Quinn, first coach fired. I think Commanders in the mix for worst record. Yes.
Bad defense already. Injuries with the O-line.
Bad karma for Daniels.
Yeah. No kidding. No kidding.
Yep.
That's disrespectful. What are you talking about?
A lot of great numbers to look at on tonight's Major League Baseball card. We'll do that coming up next on Follow the Money. It's VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
This is Follow the Money on VSiN.
Brought this up about a half an hour ago. I was listening to Money Moves on the way in, and Stormy refused to say like a pizza place on the air, and they tied in to how Gil has done that with a sushi restaurant in Las Vegas as well. And I was having fun saying, I would never do that. And I named the name of the steakhouse that I went to last night, which was amazing. It's called Maroon at Sahara. I did not know this. Gil asked the sushi owner if he could give it out on the air, and the owner of the restaurant said, please don't. What am I missing here? You don't want a free pop?
I wonder if it's that place on West Flamingo that the guy used to work at the Bellagio, and it's so popular, and everyone raves about the sushi there.
Let's
been to a couple times.
Let's do like a Yelp search for sushi. Sushi restaurants in Las Vegas and start going down name by name and location by location to see if we come up with it.
Yeah.
And then the pizza place too with Stormy that she gave out.
I can't. Of all things, come on.
We
all love food.
Well, how about the owner doesn't want him to say it on the air?
That is bizarre, right?
That's baffling. So the Phillies are leading the Mariners by a score of 6-0. Jesus Luzardo,
Filthy.
awesome today, but he's going to come out. He's had 104 pitches, 7 innings, 1 hit, 9 Ks. And Brian Wu, boy, what a weird season for him, man. 4 innings, 6 earned runs, 2 home runs allowed.
He'd won his last 7 at home, and he was 6-0 with an ERA under 1. Harper took him deep. Schwarber took him deep. And it was over early. And this would be a tough beat. This was 6-0 in the second inning. Tough beat if he had the over.
Yeah, looks like Schwarber is probably going to lead the league in home runs this year. That's now number 40.
And sometimes these losses can linger and fester. Horrible job by the Cubs in the last 48 hours.
Absolutely brutal.
Got shut out today, blew a 4-0 lead in the 8th inning last night. If the Padres missed the playoffs, remember that sequence last night. Couldn't get a run off Skeens, who's been awful. Just needed 1 run. And then for the first time all year, Miller gave up a home run. They lost 1-0, while Arizona came back down 4-0 in the bottom of the 8th and won and walked off the Cubbies in the 9th.
Yep.
Fastball Freddie had it today. And that's what Palm said about Detroit's packed it in. Freddie had the worst ERA going back the last 6 starts in baseball. And the Rays won 3-0. That was a big win. And the Giants are 3 outs away from their first sweep of the season. How about that? 6-3 in the bottom of the 8th against the listless Reds.
By the way, I wanted to go back to that Padres game against the Pirates a couple nights ago. Bottom of the 8th, Cronenworth just singled to make it 2-2. consecutive walks to Machado and France loaded the bases.
Okay.
So they're tied there, bottom of the 8th. And at that point, who knows what? I mean, get the winning run in and across, and then you bring in Mason Miller for that game. Instead, last night he has to come in. By the way, your favorite thing in all of baseball, non-save situation. You bring in the hammer of God, and O'Neal Cruz slams a 98-mile-an-hour changeup over the fence for a home run.
I'm okay at that point. Tie game late in August. I just don't like hey, it's 5-1, bring them in.
Or 7-0.
That's yes.
All right, tonight you mentioned Gasper a couple of times. The official numbers in 8 games since getting called up, he's batting .476, 5 home runs, 3 doubles, and 12 RBIs. And the Sonny Gray thing, again, it looks so obvious here. 9-1 with a 2.02 ERA in his last 10 starts on the road. And he has completed at least 6 innings in 9 consecutive road starts. Outs prop tonight, 17.5, but you got to lay almost $2 for it.
That's a rat line. Oh, is this a rat line? I mentioned how good they are against teams with a winning record, and plus how good Sonny Gray's been.
I also think what's going on right now, we had a rat line today. And that's the Giants, and they're up 6-3 right now.
That's right.
But it was way too short. But
How about the Astros? Bellinger owns Lambert, 445 career. I'm glad we mentioned the Dalton Varsho stuff. He had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Bad job by Warren again. The Yankees get the offense there, but then the pitchers didn't have their back as they lost a tough one. Rodriguez is cheap at home against Lambert. Total of 9. I would expect fireworks again in this one, and a lot of runs.
So what about the Yankees bullpen?
And the Yankees, 23 games in a row haven't scored a first inning run. That still's going on.
Yeah, you think they misjudge it all? So the bullpen had been nails, by the way.
Yeah.
The Yankees, they posted a 1.75 ERA in their previous 17 games before Tuesday, and they got blown up. 6 runs in 4 innings. In fact, Hedrick, who took the loss, people are calling him like one of the team's MVPs this year. He's been that good. And he didn't have it last night. So they used a lot of guys in a high-scoring game. And I would ask you this about the Yankees in the playoffs. What do you do with Will Warren?
I can't throw him.
No
way.
Yeah.
I doubt Fried's coming back, but still I go Cole, Schlittler, Rodon, take my chances.
Mm-hmm.
I have Judge back by then. That should be enough. Pitching's been great. Can't have any part of Warren. Here's rat line number 2 or number 3. Have you seen how good Randy Dobnik's been?
Absolutely.
Kansas City's won 9 in a row, and Spencer Miles is $1.55. Not only have they, during this winning streak, 9 in a row, the offense has been great, and this guy's got an ERA of 1.50 in his last 7 starts. Again, 1 year ago today, the impossible happened. Why not Kansas City in this putrid American League?
So he has not allowed a run in 21 1/3 innings on the road this year.
Of all people, yes.
So
totally under the radar. And why would you pay attention to him anyways? You're right.
Yeah.
They've been so bad, but now it's getting interesting that they won 9 in a row. And if this really gets fun, if they can keep this going.
That Pauly, the aforementioned 1.50 ERA, that leads Major League Baseball in this stretch of time.
Oh God,
minimum of 30 innings pitched.
Yeah,
he's been that good.
Yep.
Do you have a bet on them in pocket?
I think you have to take him. You have to take Kansas City at this price and what he's doing. Right?
Here's maybe another guy that you want to look at tonight as the Orioles take on the Cards.
Alonso props.
He's almost 4-1 to hit a home run.
Right. I should have been mentioning this every day. The run that this guy's on, he's hitting 500 in the last 15 games. Did it again last night, 4 hits, 8 home runs, 18 RBIs. He's crushing it.
Sure. So, okay, again, what's the play here then? Because 4-1 is a pretty juicy price on one of the guys who is like one of the hottest batters in all of baseball.
You just go total bases, hits, runs, RBIs. Oh, yeah, whatever you want to do, right. Sensational run. Oh, so hot.
All right.
Ride him and ride Mickey.
And
Mickey's been doing
that was
too.
almost a grand slam by the Giants.
Mickey's been great.
Let's see how many runs they get in here. At least 2.
And,
no, bases clearing double here for the Giants to make it 9-3. So that should clear everything. Then obviously the over is in for sure. Lower total with Webb and Lodolo on the mound today. And outruns here with the Giants. assuming the bullpen doesn't come in and give up 11 runs in the top of the ninth inning.
Good article up ESPN.com about these races and how bad teams have made the playoffs before. The 05 Padres won the division 82-80. 73 Mets were 82-79, won the NL East. 2025 Reds got a wild card, only 4 games over. The 06 Cardinals won the division, 83 wins. Houston, 500, minus 42 run differential. Varsho, although was solid last night, has worked out hitting $1.86 since they acquired him. They did win the season series against Texas. Texas, under 500, minus 41 run differential. Big 9-game homestand in September. They have the tiebreaker over Seattle, Cleveland, Toronto, Baltimore, and Minnesota. Or excuse me, Minnesota has it over them, excuse me. Cleveland, 67-66, minus 5 run differential. They only have 2 series the rest of the way against teams that have a winning record. And the Red Sox are in the final week of the season. Who knows what they're playing for? Toronto, 64-69, minus 57 run differential. They're 3-3 with the Astros, 2-1 against the Guardians, 0-3 against Texas. And then you got the Twins, 64-69, minus 53 run differential. Ton of games against Chicago and Detroit.
Right.
And I don't know what you want to do with Baltimore, but they're in this too because Seattle's in it as well because of Seattle's joke schedule in September.
I'm going to ask you something that you have here on the Dodgers in a second, but the Braves are now only 3 games back of LA for a first-round bye, top 2 seed overall. Another win in this series would get them the head-to-head tiebreaker overall. Atlanta is 35-23 against teams currently at or above 500. The Dodgers are only 33-34 on the season.
But 2-12 last 14.
Wow.
How about that? And the Braves starters have a 1.82 ERA against them this year. Maybe that's the team and not Milwaukee. I know. But that's cause for concern.
Well, here's the question.
This has been ugly against good teams for the Dodgers going back.
Right. Let's assume that happens for 1 second and Milwaukee and Atlanta get the 2 byes. I wonder where that's going to go with the Dodgers' number to win the World Series. Like last year, no bye. FanDuel before the playoffs bumped them up to 7-1. They were never as high as 7-1 throughout the entire year. Preseason, regular season, any of it. But before the playoffs, they were. I wonder where that number goes if they have to win 3 series in the National League. Matt Youmans live from Hawaii coming up next. You'll learn details about the Circa Friday Football Invitational, and we'll get his thoughts on Hawaii taking on Stanford coming up.
This is Follow the Money on VSiN.
We will connect with Matt Youmans live in Hawaii momentarily. I had to bring it up, right, with the Giants leading 9-3 going to the 9th. Make it 9-4. Runner on second, nobody out. How hairy can this get for the Giants? They've done this before. They blew the game to the Nationals earlier this year. Or was that vice versa, where the Nationals blew a game against the Giants?
Yeah.
Like 5 or 6 runs in the 9th inning. Remember that one?
Giants came back, yes.
Okay.
This would be tough if Cleveland. They couldn't get to Rodriguez today. I give the Angels credit. They're fighting. They're showing some guts. They're relishing the role of spoiler. So, good job, 3-2 Angels, bottom of the 8th. Hanging out there. And the Padres lead the Pirates 2-0 in the bottom of the 8th.
All right.
See if they can bounce back. Vasquez was good today.
By the way, Sal Stewart at the plate for the Reds.
What do you think? It's a wild race.
He's now the favorite. I don't understand how, and I have no bets, right? I have no horse in this race. How has he not been favored for a long time?
I think it's got to be Stewart, too.
Because Weatherholt's WAR is so good, his defensive numbers are off the charts.
Yeah.
But you cannot ignore, and by the way, there's a walk. There's a walk. Okay, so runners on first and second, nobody out. All right, let's head to Hawaii right now. Progressive guest line Matt Youmans joins the program. Primetime following us for a full 4 hours live from the islands. How was your experience earlier today when you went to Zippy's?
I actually did not go today. Went yesterday. Got off the plane, went straight to Zippy's. Doors opened at 6 a.m. and we were the first ones in.
All right.
And I told Tim Murray it's like the Hawaiian Denny's. You actually you have to go and experience it. Our producer, Justin Emery, had been there before. So we went straight from Zippy's to Hawaii football practice early in the morning yesterday. So got a chance to look at that team, and then we've just been hanging out here, getting ready to do a couple shows today. But no better place to be. Right now on the 30th floor of the Sheraton, overlooking Waikiki Beach and Diamond Head. And that's going to be the backdrop for our show coming up here in about a half hour.
Looks beautiful.
It's going to be
just paradise.
Phenomenal.
Absolutely, absolute paradise. So what do you think of Hawaii starting the season off against Stanford Saturday?
You know what? I'm not here to be a cheerleader or anything like that. I want to evaluate this team objectively. And I don't really love what I'm seeing from this Hawaii football team. But now, they don't have any big running backs. Landon Sims was their battering ram back a year ago. He's gone. Top two receivers are gone. Pele Ashlock is injured. Jackson Harris transferred to LSU. I don't see the explosiveness on the offense like Hawaii had a year ago. On defense, I don't know. It's a bit of a question mark. A lot of times, we're guessing on these teams until we see them play in week 0 or week 1. But to me, they look a little undersized. I'm a little skeptical about this team. And when I look at Stanford on paper, I'm not too impressed either. Davis Warren, you guys remember from the Big Ten, he's a quarterback transfer. He's far from a superstar. But Stanford's got a big offensive line. They got a couple of stud backs. I think they're going to run the ball right at the Hawaii defense. You're going to get a lot. You're going to get some play action passes. You're going to get a lot of screens. It's going to be a very conservative offense. They're going to make Hawaii try to stop it, which I think they can at times. But to me, it shapes up as a low-scoring game. I don't think this Hawaii offense is going to be explosive. And I would go Stanford 24-20, something like that. That's about right on the line. But my better bet here is under the total of 49, which is at circa right now. I would say a lower-scoring game. And I give Hawaii a shot here, but I think Stanford's probably the right side now that the number has dipped.
Well, that's good news for UNLV, week 2. If they can start 2-0 as well. All right, USC, San Jose State. Trojans laying a bunch against the Spartans. What do you think on NBC?
You know what? Jimmy Ott of ESPN Radio in Baton Rouge, he's in Vegas. He's at Circa this week for Radio Row. I was on his show a couple days ago, and he asked me, are you buying the hype with USC? And I never do. But This time I said I'm somewhat buying the hype, somewhat buying it, because Lincoln Riley's got an incredibly talented team. I mean, they crushed the transfer portal. Number 1 incoming class in recruiting, and you got a senior quarterback in Jaden Mayava who should be theoretically at his best. He's had turnover problems in the past. He hasn't played real well on the road, but I think Mayava should be at his best this season. It might be even worth a look at 25-1 in the Heisman race, even though I have not bet that. Yet USC's got a really intriguing schedule. After this San Jose game, they got Fresno at home, Oregon and Washington at home, Ohio State at home on Halloween, road games against Indiana, Penn State, and Wisconsin. I think 9-3 is the best case scenario for USC. That would be actually a pretty good season. It might be enough to get in the college football playoff. As far as this game, we know Lincoln Riley is the bully. He loves being the bully. I think he wants to run up a big number. The San Jose State defense looks like a mess. The quarterback is actually competent. He was here as Hawaii's backup a year ago. He threw the game-winning pass in the Hawaii Bowl on Christmas Eve. So I think what you're going to see is USC something like 59-10. I like this game over the total. I think Trojans are going to put up a big number. You might want to bet USC's team total over. It's around 49.5, but I definitely like this game over the total and USC team total over.
Yeah, we're in the same boat with this game for sure. What is your approach going to be like for week 3 of the NFL preseason? Been tricky with some of these results so far.
Yeah, it has been. It's been underdog dominated at this point. I was speaking with the Iceman, Chuck Edel, about this last night, and Chuck was saying that this kind of reminds him of the way the old NFL preseason was set up, and week 4 was kind of a throwaway week, and now week 3 is a throwaway for a lot of teams. And it does kind of look that way. Let's look at the 49ers-Raiders game on Thursday in Vegas. Niners put together a really solid performance a week ago. They went down to L.A., blew out the Chargers, really embarrassed the Chargers. And I think that's what Kyle Shanahan wanted to see. If you look at the injury report right now, the 49ers have 25 players on the injury report, the most in the NFL. I don't even think Shanahan wants to play this game. I think the Raiders probably the right side here. You can lay 3, I believe, at DraftKings. Now, the Raiders still want to see Fernando Mendoza, Aiden O'Connell. They still want to see some things out of their offense. So I believe the Raiders are probably the right side here. Scott Seidenberg made a pretty convincing case for white favorites should be better this week. The Raiders on Thursday, I kind of like the Ravens as 3-point favorites against the Commanders. I read a report yesterday that the Commanders' offensive line is an absolute dumpster fire.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Now, we know Laramie Tunsil. Did you see that same report?
Yep.
Yep. It looks like the Ravens could be a good play there, and Jesse Minter's doing some really good things with that Baltimore defense already. So I'm probably not going to play a lot here in NFL preseason week 3, but those are a couple things I'm looking at right now. By the way, the Rams play the Chargers. I have no idea what Jim Harbaugh was thinking last week. He put Justin Herbert out there for 3 plays. One was a handoff, then pulled him off the field. I think from what I've heard, Herbert's going to play 6 to 9 plays or something like that in this game. Rams have been, believe it or not, Sean McVay, not a coach you want to bet on the preseason in the past, but this number 2 quarterback battle between Stetson Bennett and Ty Simpson's been great, and it's made the Rams a really good bet in the preseason so far, but I probably would not play him. I'll probably pass on that Rams-Chargers game.
He's covered 8 in a row. He's been awesome. And you're right about the quarterback play as well. Tell us about the Circa Friday Football Invitational.
Yeah, we just announced it a couple days ago. So it's the 5th annual. 25 invited handicappers compete for Derek Stevens' money. I talked to him last week. He said, let's do it again. Show must go on. He's putting up $30,000. We've got the 4 former champions are back. The Madman, the Boston Strangler, Chris Massaro, last year's champ, is back. The Iceman, Chuck Edel, the Mad Russian, Jeff Petch, and the Bear, Chris Valika. The 4 former champs are back. Very strong field. Automatic qualifiers from last year. We got Jason Jarvis, who's been a 2-time top 10 finisher in the Circa Million. I've also got Kenny White, Matt St. Marie. We got a very strong field of returning handicappers. Scott Pritchard, Las Vegas Pro Bettor as well. I'm going to announce some more names coming up here soon. Tony Gordon, former Circa Million champ, is going to be in the field. We got all the information up at vsin.com. But again, on Friday nights, we're going to have 25 handicappers with their 7 best bets. And what I like about this contest so much is that you have the entire NFL and college football schedule to pick from, right? So you got guys who are stronger in college football handicapping, others who are stronger in the NFL. But I believe this is a true test of best all-around football handicapper with the entire college and NFL schedule. Steve Fezzik told me he's laser focused this year. He's back. He's ready to have his best season ever. He's going to be in the field. You guys know the story about Wild Bill Hickok. A lot of people say Randy McKay is the best gambler to swagger out of the Dakotas since Wild Bill Hickok. Randy McKay is going to be back in the field. We got some new names to announce, and I will have a field of 25 set by next week at about 15 handicappers in it right now.
All right, Matt. Thank you. We appreciate it. Enjoy your time in Hawaii. Have a great show tonight.
We will. Tim Murray and I have a 4-hour college football preview show coming up here in about 15, 20 minutes.
Excellent.
With a great backdrop.
There you go. They might have to sneak in what's going on right now in this Giants-Reds game.
You called it. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
It was 9-3. They don't have an out. It's 9-8, runners at the corners. Walk, grand slam, error. Oh, my God.
Yeah, this one deserves an oofta.
This is ridiculous.
It's a comedy show going on right now with the Giants.
Little League, they're just bunting. They can't.
Oh, my God. In-pocket plays next, and Circa is offering something for you sickos out there, and I mean that as a compliment. Coming up on Follow the Money, it's VSiN, the Sports Betting Network.
To determine the winner of any given college basketball game.
Someone gives you 10,000 to 1 on anything. You take it. Take it. Take it.
I bet you $20 I can get you gambling before the end of the day. No way. I'll give you 3 to 1 odds. Nope. 5 to 1. Nope. 10 to 1. You're on.
Well, Mitch was onto it. He thought something was going to happen right away. Reds lead in the top of the 9th. 50 to 1 in play. 9-3 Giants. It's their first chance to sweep a team all year. 9-3 in the 9th. Home run, single, walk. That's what you want. Up 5 runs, walk in the ballpark.
Of course you do.
Home, then a grand slam. The guy bunts, they throw it in the outfield. The next guy bunts, they throw that away. Sack fly, base hit. The lead was gone before they got an out. How about that?
Yeah.
10-9 Reds, still batting top of the ninth.
At first I said, everything's clear now, right?
Oh, God.
The total's over. Giants should be good. Like, outs, all right. And then as soon as it was 9-4, leadoff home run, Ellie got on. I'm like, hold on a second here. This looks a little dicey.
Ridiculous. That should never happen.
I tell you what, they got to pick it up and play tomorrow against Arizona.
No kidding. Good fade material. He's been so good in this ballpark since the trade. Freddie let us down yesterday. Couldn't do a damn thing for the Dodgers. I'm glad we mentioned the Varsho stuff, though, as well. He had 2 hits and 2 RBIs. So, big comeback by Cleveland. They got 2 in the ninth to take the lead against the Angels. How about the Guardians? $1.10 to make the playoffs. I can either win the division, and I'm 2 back, or I can get the wild card. I only have 2 series left against teams with a winning record. That's nuts. Doesn't mean they're going to win, but then again, I like that. And fun markets we've talked about all week at DraftKings, the fast futures. They start off with the Raiders, then it's the 49ers. He's got to get a ton of carries and a lot of touches. First player to have 150 yards rushing in a game, Achane, 16-1. Fun stuff up there, fast futures, and also you see the markets up there with the player stuff related.
I think it's a pretty good look.
It's here. Ready for football.
I
Let's
might have
go.
to tell you on that. Is that easy to find on the app?
Oh, yes, it is. You'll see it.
Okay. That's a fast future on Caesars.
No, it's there's fast futures, and next to it is next player to record.
Okay.
It goes 400 yards passing, 5 passing touchdowns in a game, 150 rushing, 3 rushing touchdowns in a game.
Okay.
And then what do they have? $150 receiving. It's great.
Very good.
Next player to record.
Paul Skeens under 16.5 outs last night. Trending in the wrong direction. That was actually a good number available because it was 15.5 at most books. Only like 10 cents difference. I'll take the extra out and pay the 10 cents. Nope. Kid was really good last night. Padres couldn't get anything off him at all. Padres, man, how many teams have looked good for like several long stretches this year and then look bad?
Yeah, this doesn't make sense right
like
now.
The offense just has disappeared now this week all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that was a loser last night. No fun. Yeah, I'm another person on the USC San Jose State over at 60 and a half. And let's see here.
Hit me. Give it to me.
Let me give you, hold on. I want to give you some of their recent scores.
Okay.
They beat Rice 66-14. They beat Fresno 45-17. They beat San Jose State 56-28. They beat Nevada 66-14. There's a 73-13 in there, a 59-20 as well.
Are these openers or just going back home games?
It's
non-con.
It's Lincoln Riley in tune-up games, 4 seasons with USC.
Nice.
So now we also got a tweet.
This is good.
Somebody, a VSiN viewer modeling. I think Adam Burke has been. He'll have his numbers are available for this game as well. But Youngstown State is laying 26.5 against Mercyhurst. It's a small bet here. I'll lay it because Luke, the name of the viewer again, Max Newberry. His model is calling for a 50-plus point win by Youngstown State. Okay, I'll put a small bet on that to see if his model is right to begin the year. Youngstown State, 26.5 against Mercyhurst. In pocket, baby. That's all I have.
28.5 at DK. Ooh,
Okay.
good schedule, yeah. A lot of action tomorrow. Great to have it back. Sure, Brad Powers is ready to go Thursday and Friday with the FCS. And we're ready tonight. Tonight's episode is called The Hedge. Circa Survivor documentary heating up. 49 survivors, 19 million on the line, with weeks 14 through 16 delivering the final stretch before the Christmas slate. Who takes the money? Who rolls the dice? They go deep inside the minds of the contestants still standing, exploring the impossible decisions that come with life-changing sums on the line. Watch the next episode tonight, 9 p.m. Eastern on VSiN. All episodes are on YouTube right now. Search VSiN Live. The Hedge tonight. Good
Okay,
luck.
so let me pay this off, Pauly. As it came to my attention today that these numbers are already up at Circa Sportsbooks. If you have one in your state and you love betting the NHL, they already are offering most points. And this goes for, I think there's a couple of games in September and October. So you can bet this, much like how the baseball market has been taking off in popularity over the years.
Right.
You have a full month to dive into your numbers and bet this. So, again, most monthly points for September and October in the NHL, and the Golden Knights are plus 425, Hurricanes are plus 550, and you can go check out the odds for those of you living in a Circa state on the app, or for those of you coming to maybe Circa or Las Vegas before the football season starts. And if you love betting the NHL, that would be a fun market to dive into, much like we do every single month in Major League Baseball. Great job by Jeff Davis here at Circa by posting those. You have a good month to break that down. I'll have to talk to some NHL sharps to see what they think about that. So right now in baseball, Reds still up. A great job, Luke, by doing that.
Excellent.
Reds
Good
leading
stuff.
the Giants 10-9 now. Runner on first, 2 outs. Ellie De La Cruz 3 for 5 on the day at the plate. And that is a great play by the third baseman there. Giants will be coming up bottom of the ninth inning.
I don't mind taking the 8-1 to come back and win the game.
I don't mind it either.
But I just got a text from the Hall of Famer Nick Bogdanovich. Whiskey and a revolver, skip the whiskey. Yeah. He's right. This sport, what a joke.
Your Guardians just won.
Yeah, big win.
They came back to win 4-3. They got 2 in the top of the ninth
win.
against the Angels.
Yeah, that was a big win.
And would you believe it? Sonny Gray's already given up a run.
Rat line.
A rat line.
Yeah.
And
it's all right. They'll come back.
He is at 14 pitches. See how many it's gonna take. Now, my thing is, I wanted to go under the. I don't have any guts though betting baseball right now. I wanted to go under his outs prop at a huge plus price under 17.5. Be a contrarian on that. Just to in that string of the obvious bets here this week have been so far off.
What do you think in Week 1 Survivor?
I am not thinking the Raiders. I'll tell you that.
Right. I can't do that either.
I don't want to do it.
Jacksonville?
Are they going to be too
Philadelphia?
popular?
You're not using the Chargers. Laying 11 against Arizona. Who are you thinking?
Are you sure you don't want to use the Chargers?
Yeah, come on.
Why not? You will not have another time to use the Chargers for like 2 months down the road. More than that.
It's that long?
Unless you want to play them against Vegas in a divisional game in Week 2. Starting in Week 3, at Buffalo, at Seattle, Denver at home, at Kansas City. They get the bye. At the Rams, Texans, at Baltimore. You would have to wait, if you don't use them right away, until November 22nd to play them against the Jets. You got to wait at least 2 full months to use them again. But they're also going to be, I was going to say number 1 with a bullet. They might not be. Jacksonville might be number 1.
Yeah, I can see it. How bad the Browns have looked. And Watson, yep. We met a couple guys from Boston after the show the other day, and they were saying the Titans. Hey, that's okay. At home against the Jets.
Oh, boy.
No way. No way.
I don't know if I want to bow out using the Titans in Week 1 like that. I'll tell you another team I don't think I want to be on. I don't think I want to be on the Lions against the Saints.
Really?
Not in Survivor, no. I'd rather play them like on a teaser.
Okay.
Because if I lose a teaser because of that, fine.
I could be concerned about the defense. So you got rid
of course you could be, yeah.
I talked to, and JT the Brick was at practice as well. He thought the same thing as everybody, that they thought it was a knee with Genty. And everyone, like, what, was he just grabbing? Was he like this or what? I don't know.
Yeah.
It was an ankle. Whole thing weird. But it'll be fun to talk to John Jansen about stuff like that tomorrow and injuries and watching Hard Knocks. And you feel terrible for Bobo, who tore his ACL on a simple pass pattern in practice and yelling in pain. And
I got
his season.
Another team for you. Sorry to cut you off.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah, no.
Steelers at home against the Falcons.
Well, if
Sneaky.
it's Tua, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I could see that if it's Tua. That is sneaky.
Up next, VSiN Primetime live from Hawaii. Tim Murray, Matt Youmans, 4 hours of college football at 9 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss the 6th episode of the Circa Survivor documentary. Then it's right back to more Island Primetime, followed by Cashing Out with Dustin Sweetelson at 11 p.m. tonight. Good luck with the bets.